Time we have severe weather impacting, our neighbors across the U.S. or even, across the country, it's devastating to see and to hear. And I know that we are experiencing, or we are going to experience some heavy storms here, but viewers may want to know, what to look out for, how they can protect themselves.
Definitely want to be weather aware. Make sure you have the live Doppler 13 radar app on your phone. Ways to get the warnings when they do come out. This is going to be a night storm system that's going to have the biggest impact. So we're talking about after dark when people actually go to sleep. So make sure you have a way to get yourself notified if something happens when you go to bed. If you go to bed at 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, you may have a severe storm making its way through your area. We still have the area of low pressure that's moving across portions of Iowa, and the biggest part of the storm is still well to our west. So we still have had heavy downpours earlier this morning. Over the past 8 hours, we had the heavy steady rain, around 1/4 inch of rain that's already fallen so far in Indianapolis, and we're expecting close to another inch, perhaps even another 1.25 inches before it's all said and done. The air temperature right now at 56 degrees in Indianapolis as well as Kokomo. It's 59 in Lafayette, 55 in Columbus. Yes, we have a risk of severe weather, and we're in that number 3 category for all of central Indiana. That means we have a chance of a few more isolated thunderstorms that could produce damaging winds, large hail, perhaps even some rotating storms that could spin off some tornadoes. So throughout the rest of the afternoon, we do expect to see some scattered showers and some isolated thunderstorms to develop. As we go into the evening hours, that's when we really want you to be weather aware. A cold front will trigger a line of strong to potentially severe thunderstorms. The damaging winds could be on the leading edge. We could see some embedded thunderstorm activity as well, causing some of those rotating tornadoes that could be very difficult to see from our storm spotters out in the field. Looking in the dark, it makes it very tough. Now we can also do some radar detection with that, and Angela and Sean will be working on that if indeed we see any spin ups throughout these storms late tonight from 9 p.m. in west central Indiana till about 11 p.m. tonight across portions of central Indiana, from really stretching from Peru, Indianapolis down to Bloomington, where this line will continue to march across the state. By 1 o'clock in the morning, we do think most of that activity is going to be out of here. However, it is going to still be a windy afternoon and evening. Temperatures will actually continue to climb into the mid 60s later this evening, and then we'll go the other direction throughout the day tomorrow, as we do have gusty winds that will be around throughout the overnight into tomorrow evening, with the wind advisory in effect until 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Here's a look at some of those winds as we go into 11 o'clock tonight. We'll see these winds gusting, and these are sustained winds anywhere from 25 to 35 miles per hour. Saturday will also be very breezy with that wind advisory in effect until 6 p.m. Saturday evening. Power outages very likely. We could see trees down because of the saturated soils and some of those weaker trees that could fall with these very gusty winds, even outside of any thunderstorm activity. Strongest storms later on this evening, anytime after 9 p.m. west central Indiana till about 1 a.m. and that should make its way out of central Indiana by 1 o'clock in the morning. We'll get into the mid 60s later this evening. We will be quieter on Saturday, but falling temperatures, we're going to be back into the upper 30s by late afternoon tomorrow. Much better on Sunday. Relaxed winds, highs around 56 degrees. Karen?
All right. Thank you, Kelly.